Hello, good morning, class. Okay, so let us pray. Okay, so once again, good morning. Now, before you sit down, kindly arrange your chairs. Pick up the pieces of papers under your chairs. And then when you are done, okay, you will now take your seats. Okay, so how are you today? Wow, that's good. Okay, so this time I will check your attendance. Now say present if your name is called. Okay, Alsula John. Okay, very good. So no one is absent today. Now this time, let's have a review from your previous lesson. Okay, so anybody who would like to recall? Yes? Yes, very good. So last meeting we discussed about, okay, prepositional phrase. Now, do you have any questions about our last topic? No more? Okay, that's good. So this time we are going to, okay, discuss another lesson. Okay. So that is all about identifying figures of speech. Okay. Yes. So let's continue here. So these are our objectives. Okay. First, you're going to identify the figures of speech used in the sentence, whether it is simile, metaphor, and personification. Second, construct sentences using different types of figurative language. That is simile, metaphor, and personification. Third, you're going to show teamwork and cooperation through participating in a group activity. So these are the things that you need to achieve in this session. Are you ready? Good. Okay, so let's continue here. Now, class, I have here some difficult words that you can actually find in our poem later. Now, this time, I want you to identify the word here based on the definition. So you can use the words here in the word bank. Okay, let's start. A young sheep. Very good. Lamb. Next, the beginning of day, the first light in the east. Very good. That is dawn. Wanting or taking one's own way. Yes, that's right. Willful. Next, an animal except man, especially a four-footed animal. Yes, okay, that is beast. Good job. Okay, let's continue here, class. Okay, what about this? A tiny stream, a little brook. Okay, very good. Reals. Long, okay, low, grassy land by the bank of the stream. Okay, that is, what is that? Okay, very good. Meadows. Extremely large. Okay, yes, that's right. Huge. Okay. Shining bright, beaming. Very good. Yes, radiant. A drop of salty water coming from the eyes. Yes, that's right. Okay. Tears, your tears. And sign or hint. Okay, very good. So that is clue. Now, do you have any questions with the words here? No more? Okay, that's great. Now, here we go, class. I have a question. Okay, so have you looked up the sky this morning before you came in at school? Yes? Wow, that's good. So what can you see in the sky? Oh, very good. So you can see clouds, okay, birds. That's good. Now, class, I have here a picture. Okay, take a look. What is this? Yes, okay. You can see a sky, and in the sky, there is a cloud. Okay, there are many, so there are clouds here. Now, class, okay, can you say something about clouds? Yes, anybody? Very good. Okay, they are beautiful. What else? Okay, so its color is white. Okay, very good. Now this time, class, I have here a poem entitled Clouds. So may I request someone here to read the poem? Yes, very good. Okay, while your classmate is reading here, I want you to listen. Okay, you listen attentively because after that, okay, we will answer some questions. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, very good in reading. Now this time, class, let's answer. Take a look here. To what are clouds being compared to in the poem? Yes, okay, very good. So clouds are being compared to this one, silver lambs. What else? Yes, okay, snowy dawn, small willful clues, huge butterflies, beast of the wilds, and also the sky giants. That's great. Okay, let's go back. Okay, line 1 and 2 here. Now, class, to what are clouds being compared to here? Okay, very good. So clouds are being compared to a silver lamps. Now, what characteristics of clouds make them silver lamps? Anyone? Yes, okay. It's a fur, okay. The lamb, okay. It's a fur or its skin covering is white. Okay, that's good. Now, what are similarities of clouds and a silver lamb? Yes, okay. The color is white. Very good. Now, what about here? Take a look, line 9th and 10th. So, to what are clouds being compared to here? Yes, very good. So, clouds are being compared to a huge butterfly. Okay. Yes, why is it okay? Clouds are being compared to a huge butterfly. Yes, you're right. Because clouds, same with butterfly. Okay, butterflies, they actually they give color to our dull nature. So in short, they gave, beauty to our nature. Okay, so much for that. Now let's continue here. So this time we are going to learn about figures of speech. Now class, when you say figures of speech, okay, please read. Okay, very good. Now, in short, when you say figures of speech, meaning to say, okay, it has a deeper meaning aside from its literal meaning. Because, okay, it actually, when you use figures of speech, okay, it gives beauty, okay, to your poem, or it could be to your story or your sentence when you use figures of speech, or that is using figurative language. Okay, so this time we are going to talk about the types of figures of speech that show comparison. Actually, class, there are a lot of types, but we'll just dig deeper, okay? The figures of speech that show comparison. So let's move on. Okay, the noise is there. Okay, so let's continue here. So the first one is, of course, simile. Now, when you say simile, it is a figure of speech that expresses a comparison between two unlike objects having similar characteristics with the use of like or as. So in short, when you say simile, okay, it compares two different things. It's just that, okay, it uses like or as. For example, okay, my mom's smile is as bright as the sunshine. So here it is an example of simile because, okay, it compares two different things, my mom's smile and the sunshine. Okay, so we are comparing two different things here. And aside from that, okay, it uses us. So instead of just saying my mom's smile is bright, okay, for you to make it appealing, you can add, okay, or you can compare it into something. So things like that. And then let's go back here in our poem. Now, can you identify which line here uses simile as a figures of speech? Anybody? Yes, very good. So clouds are like silver lamps. What else? Okay. Yes, clouds are like snowy dawn. That's good. So what about you, class? Can you give me a sentence using simile as your figure of speech? Yes, that's good. Okay, so let's continue. We have the second one. Okay, the second one is metaphor. Now, when you say metaphor, it is a figure of speech that expresses a comparison between two unlike objects having similar characteristics without the use of like or as. So, in short, when you say metaphor, it's just the same with a simile, okay? There are comparison between two different things with similar characteristics. But this time it is direct, meaning to say it does not use like or as. So for example here, okay, the snow is a white blanket. The snow is a white blanket, so it is a metaphor because it is direct. It does not use like or as. And aside from that, it compares two different things, that is the snow and the white blanket. Okay, so the snow here is also, the color of snow, of course, is white, same with the white blanket. Okay, and aside from that, snow can also cover things, same with the blanket. Okay, so let's try to take a look here. Can you identify here a line that uses metaphor as a figure of speech? Okay, very good. Clouds are huge butterflies. So what about you, class? Can you make your sentence here using metaphor? Yes? Okay, very good. So that's right. Now we have, okay, the third one is personification. When you say personification, it is a figure of speech that give human characteristics to non-human things like animal, objects, and ideas. Okay, so meaning to say when you say personification, you give, okay, human qualities to non-human things. For example, the ocean danced in the moonlight. Do you think the ocean can dance? No, the ocean can't, okay, or doesn't have the capacity to dance. So who can do that? It is us, human, can do it, right? Okay, now let's go back to our poem here. Okay, now what about you, class? Can you identify here a line that uses personification as a figure of speech? Yes, anybody? Okay, yes, Anna? Very good. Okay, it says here clouds are like snowy dawn playing with winds. So playing with winds here is okay. This is an example of personification. Do you think, okay, clouds can play? No, okay. Clouds don't have the capacity to play. Same with this line, okay. Feeding on blue meadows. Okay, the clouds, okay, doesn't have the, okay, don't have the capacity to feed. Okay, very good. So let's move on. Now, do you have any questions, class, on the types of figures of speech that shows comparison? No more? Okay, that's great. Now, what about you, class? Can you make a sentence, okay, that used personification? Yes, Mary? Yes, very good. That's right. Okay, so this time, for us to better understand our lesson, let us group. Let's do some activities. Okay, I will group you into four. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so group one here, group two, group three, and group number four. So for group one, you listen. What you're going to do is you're going to create sentences, okay, using simile, metaphor, and personification based on the picture given. So one sentence in each picture. For group number two, of course, you will be given a copy of a poem. What do you need to do is you will be tasked to find the figurative languages in the poem. And then the leader, or it could be the member of the group, you're going to write your answer in a whole sheet of paper. Okay, for group number three, you're going to create two stanza poem with 4 lines in each stanza. So the poem should consist of at least 5 figures of speech. And your poem, okay, you're going to write your poem in a whole sheet of paper. And for the last group, okay, you're going to sing a song that contains figures of speech that show comparison, okay? So this is your criteria for presentation. For figurative language use, 10 points. Presentation, 10 points, and a total of 20 points. Okay, so you are given 10 minutes, okay, to do your task. Questions? No more. Okay, take your time. Okay, class, time is up. Now this time, okay, present your output. Okay, let's start with the group number 4. Okay, very good, class. Okay, you did great. You were able to present your activity very well. So this time, Okay, I would like to ask you some questions. So a while ago, we talked about clouds. So clouds, okay, it is part of our mother nature. Now, what about you, class? As a grade 7 students, how are you going to show your love to our mother nature? Okay, yes, Anna. Very good. Okay, that's great. So do you have any questions? No more. So this time, to summarize our lesson, I want you to watch a video here. Okay, about figures of speech. Okay, no more. Very good. So that is all about figures of speech. And then this time, okay, I want you to get 1/4 sheet of paper. What you're going to do is you're going to identify the figures of speech used in the sentences. Tell whether it is simile, metaphor, or personification. You're given 5 minutes to do this. Okay, class, it's already time. Okay, pass your papers, everyone. Okay, good. So this will be your assignment. You're going to look for a song that has figures of speech in it. You're going to highlight, okay, the figure of speech. Then you're going to identify the figures of speech used. Class, any questions? Yes, no more? Okay, so that's all for today. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, goodbye and see you again. Bye-bye.